It's Quinn and Cantera on PYX 106.
It's 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com.
Attorney Paul Harding on the phone. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, guys.
He'll be partying with us on Saturday night.
Oh, you're in? You're in
will.
Saturday.
Yep.
Oh, all day?
You know what? I think you might be sitting at Cantera's table, Paul. I have to double check, but I think that you and a
Paul,
couple other friends of mine.
It's the star-studdedest table at the wedding. It contains a guy who wrote several hit songs, one of them which you would even know.
Yes, you might even know. The Stacy's Mom song, yes.
Yeah,
I'm
used
sure.
in a Dr. Pepper commercial.
Yeah, right. Oh, it's going to be a good
Yeah,
time.
well, we're excited to come, and wherever we sit would be great, but that sounds wonderful. I know that it's going to be fun, and we have not literally been out without our kids in about 2 months, so they had to circle on our calendar.
Awesome.
Look out.
I'm hoping we can use one of your free cab rides home, Paul.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind, would you, Paul?
Hey, I know we're late to this topic, so bring me up to speed on Johnny Oquendo. This is the guy who allegedly murdered that 21-year-old whose body was found in a suitcase. This is the guy from Troy.
Yeah.
So at first there was going to be no DNA, and now did they force DNA tests on him?
Well, they had these DNA tests from a prior felony conviction for robbery. So these days, since 2013, the Supreme Court says it's okay to take these swab tests. They just kind of go in your cheek and take out some saliva, and then they give you DNA that way. So they were able to find some version, they're saying, of a link or a match between some of the sample they found in the suitcase. Again, she was found in a suitcase, kind of chopped up, and to him. So now they just did another fresh DNA test, swab test, which of course his lawyer did oppose it on constitutional grounds. Judge in Troy said no, it's okay, and go do that. So this test is taken, and it's being out. It'll take several weeks to see if it does link up to DNA that's in the suitcase.
Do we even need DNA? The guy was heard arguing, a thump, seen carrying a suitcase.
I mean,
telling his neighbors he messed up, he needed a lawyer. Then there was video of him dragging a suitcase across Russell Sage College campus.
Nazir Khan. It's a hook, line, and sinker. He's guilty.
But do you even need DNA, or is it just an extra layer?
Yeah, it feels like it's sort of, that would make the case even stronger. They've got circumstantial evidence. They've got enough physical evidence. They got him at the scene. They got the suitcase clunking down the stairs, and we got witnesses to that. But like anything, in a court of criminal jurisdiction is beyond a reasonable doubt. And if you can get things to really kind of nail the case together, then they want to do that. That's what they're doing here. But to your point, they've got the old DNA sample. If that worked, great. But let's say no DNA at all. Sure, I think they got a real strong case against them.
Yeah, let's not forget how messed up this whole thing is, because this could have been going on for who knows what, 10 years for all we know.
What do you mean?
Whatever's going on, however that DNA got in her, you know what I mean? I mean, he could have been sexually abusing her or holding some sort of power thing over her for a very long time. You know what else would work in this case is just he's got that look, Paul. You know what I mean? Like you can't. There's nothing in the law books about that look, but he looks like the guy.
You can't look at people like that, can you, Paul?
It's a good way to get yourself off a jury. Yeah, just kind of say I could just tell by looking at him.
Well, how about this part where he's seen by a witness bringing a large blue or purple suitcase down the stairs, and then it was so heavy it knocked over a banner at the time.
Yeah. And I think they even heard a loud scream or something, right? Yeah.
No, they were fighting. They heard fighting, and then they heard nothing. They heard a bang, and then the suitcase comes down, and then of course a similar suitcase is washed up 6 weeks later. No, this is just the facts are creepy. It's just kind of something you'd watch on TV, but kind of unfolding here in Troy. So they know it's a high-profile case. They want to be real careful, getting all the evidence they can together, because ultimately, he may just go to trial on this. Simply because I don't think there's going to be much of a plea deal forthcoming.
Yeah, I mean, we should say that if you're in a situation like this, in one of these situations, whether you're living with a family member who's abusing you or something, get out of it. Ask for help. Call somebody. Their phone numbers. Call us. We'll put you in touch with somebody. I mean, she was living what seemingly a normal life. Working, and people did, and then all of a sudden this happens. If that is in fact what happened, so I just had to get that out there because I can't imagine
Nope.
someone being in that situation. It's
This
horrible.
could have been a multi-year terror scenario. Again, stepdaughter of his, and I think there's a whole lot that's going to come out as this case. They can't say a whole much until the trial, but I think the trial, if there is a trial, I think there'll be a trial. But if there is, there's going to be a lot of those facts you just pointed out front and center.
All right, Attorney Paul Harding from Martin Harding and Mazzotti, 1-800-LAW-1010 and 1-800-LAW-1010.com. We'll see you on Saturday,
Bring
Paul.
an umbrella, Paul.
Oh, that's too bad. I didn't know that, but
I think
we'll
it
be
might
ready.
rain.
No, we'll be fine.
Cabs, umbrellas, we'll have it all.
We'll
Bring
see
your
you, buddy.
dancing shoes. See you, buddy.
It's
All right.
PYX 106.
Bye-bye.
Quinn,
Yo, Rocco, you get that ass, man!
Cantera.
Why you laughing at me?
Mornings on PYX
Don't tell my lawyer we kill people, man.
106.